Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know as you jumpstart your day. I'm Pauline Verzosa. The impeachment complaints against Vice President Sara Duterte were not discussed on the table. This is the claim of House lawmakers who attended the Christmas dinner in the palace on Wednesday night. Deputy Majority Leader and La Union 1st District Representative Paulo Ortega said over 200 lawmakers attended the dinner with President Bongbong Marcos. He insisted that no politics were discussed during the night and they only presented a House resolution on their support for the president.
Wala. Hindi nga po napag-usapan yung politika eh. More on ng nasabi ng ating Pangulo. Kung ano yung mga trabaho na ginagawa ng legislative, ng eksekutibo, magtrabaho lang tayo.
The palace has previously distanced itself from the impeachment complaint filed against the vice president. VP Sara has yet to make a comment about the matter, but she earlier said in a speech that she cannot forgive her enemies this Christmas season. In response, Ortega has some suggestions for the vice president about forgiveness.
Siya po siguro yun. Pero kung ako nasa lugar niya, siguro, broad po kasi ang pagpapatawad. So, ang pinakauna ko pong gagawin, papatawarin ko muna yung sarili ko bago ako magpatawad ng ibang tao.
Congressman Jay Kong-hoon confirms that there were no impeachment talks during the fellowship with President Bongbong Marcos. Kong-hoon also believes that there is no time to pursue VP Sara Duterte's impeachment complaint. Here's an excerpt from his interview on The Big Story.
Were you at the so-called fellowship last night in Malacanang?
Opo, no? Isa tayo sa nagpunta no, sa fellowship last night. Pag-iimbita na rin sa Pangulo at naging maayos na masaya yung pakikipag-usap sa ating presidente.
How did this fellowship come to be? I mean, sabi po ay matagal na daw nakaschedule ito. Kayo po ba matagal niyo nang alam? At anong klaseng fellowship po yung nangyari kagabi?
Matagal na pong naka-schedule ito no? Dahil alam naman natin napakahirap din kumuha no, ng schedule ng presidente. Dahil ang ating presidente ay napaka-busy sa kanyang trabaho at naandoon kami no, upang magbigay suporta sa kanya. Lalo na dun sa mga threat na nakuha no, ng ating presidente, ating first lady at ng ating speaker. So, naandun lang kami para sabihin na sinusuportahan natin siya at ating kinukundina lahat ng klaseng threat ano, at nag-undermine ng ating konstitusyon at halingin bata.
Alright, pero kung ano po ba talaga napag-usapan doon sa fellowship? Kasi yung timing rin po niya was on the same night or the same day na na-file yung second complaint against the Vice President, the second impeachment complaint. Hindi po ba talaga na-discuss yan during the fellowship?
Wala tayong napag-usapan ano, patungkol sa impeachment. No? Dito napag-usapan at naandun lang talaga kami upang ibigay yung suporta no, sa ating Pangulo, ibigay ang suporta sa ating sa kanyang liderato, no? At sabihin sa kanya na kaisa niya kami sa pagpapaunlad no, ng ating bansa ano, at ang kabuhayan ng ating mamamayan. So definitely, hindi na pag-usapan. Actually sa fellowship na yon, dalawang tao lang ang nagsalita. Una si Speaker at pangalawa, ang ating presidente at nagpasalamat lang siya sa mga kongresista na nagpunta doon at nagpakita ng suporta.
Iglesia ni Cristo will stage a protest against the impeachment complaints filed against Vice President Sara Duterte. This was announced in the church's TV channel, Net 25. According to them, they are in support of President Bongbong Marcos's earlier statement that an impeachment complaint against the Vice President will not be beneficial to the public. This despite of his former running mate's harsh words against him.
Ang Iglesia ni Cristo po ay para sa kapayapaan. Ayaw namin, no? Ayaw po natin sa anumang uri ng kaguluhan na manggagaling sa kanino mang panig. Pabor kami sa opinyon ng Pangulong Bongbong Marcos na no to impeachment.
Meanwhile, Senate President Cheese Escudero said they are ready in case the impeachment complaints will reach their floor. He said they will take the complaint whether they like it or not. But according to former Senate President Mig Zubiri, a lot of his colleagues are not in favor of having an impeachment trial due to its timing. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. Welcome back. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Pauline Verzosa. Let's now take a quick look at today's other headlines. In the Philippine Star, the police confirmed that American vlogger Elliot Eastman was killed shortly after being kidnapped in Zamboanga del Norte. This came a month and 18 days after the American was kidnapped by 4 men in front of his residence last October. And in Business World, headline inflation quickened in November as prices of vegetables, meat, and fish rose due to a series of typhoons. The Consumer Price Index picked up to 2.5% year-on-year in November from 2.3% in October. Meantime, dismissed Bamban Tarlac Mayor Alice Guo filed a not guilty plea before the Tarlac court yesterday. This is in response to COMELEC's filing of misrepresentation case against her. The National Bureau of Investigation earlier revealed through a fingerprint match that Alice Guo is a Chinese citizen named Guo Huaping. However, Guo's camp insisted there was no misrepresentation of her identity because her birth certificate says she is a Filipino citizen.
Pending pa yung sa immigration case, pending pa yung sa cancellation of live birth din. It's premature to say as of now na she misrepresented herself kasi insofar as we are concerned, Filipino citizen po siya.
The Petrogas Angels defeated the Akari Chargers in a tightly contested straight-set victory in the PBL All-Filipino Conference. Player of the game, Myla Pablo, powered the Angels with 15 points, including 13 attacks, a block, and an ace. Petrogas now improves to 3 wins and 1 loss, solidifying their spot near the top of the standings, while Akari drops to 2 and 3, extending their losing streak to 3 matches. The Angels will be battling PLDT on December 10 and Signal on December 14, with both matches slated at the Phil Sports Arena. A young taekwondo player is on the rise after snatching a gold medal in a competition in Palawan. And she said her secret weapon is none other than her Paralympian father, who inspires her to always be better. Mobile journalist Denise Valdesancho with that report.
Gold is in the genes. At just 16 years old, Riza Huxley Mangliwan is already making waves in Philippine sports after capturing her first gold medal in the junior female flyweight division at the recently held Batang Pinoy in Puerto Princesa, Palawan. Being the daughter of 3-time Paralympian Gerald Pete Mangliwan, Riza's second Batang Pinoy stint just goes to show that the heart of a champion runs deep in her veins. As they say, start them young.
Nung mga bata pa po kasi kami nun, parang inas po kami ni Papa kung gusto nga daw po naming ma-engage dun sa sport po na yun. And
What started as a hobby eventually grew into a passion.
parang sabi ko, ay, gusto ko tong sports na to. Sige, pag i-ano ko po siya, pagpapatuloy ko po.
Growing up with a father as a Paralympian, Riza became no stranger to sacrifice, discipline, and the grit it takes to succeed.
Na-inspire nga po ako kay Papa nga po kasi nakakapunta po siya ng ibang bansa para mag-compete po. Parang, sabi ko, gusto ko rin mag-compete sa ibang bansa, kaya...
With her father as both a coach and cheerleader, Riza has learned to balance her studies and her passion for sports.
Mahirap po siya kasi pag umaga, school, tapos hapon po, training.
Her father's constant reminder to her,
yung sakripisyo na ginagawa nyo, may kapalit naman palagi yan eh.
now a grade 11 STEM student, Riza not only wishes to pursue taekwondo in the Olympics, but also to become a doctor someday. And for her father, it's always about taking it one step at a time.
Bago ko naman narating yung kung saan man yung ano ko ngayon is talagang yung foundation talagang inayos yan eh. Kumbaga bilang atleta yun ang pinakaano talaga yung foundation mo eh. Kasi alam ko naman talaga yung competition yan talaga hindi naman yan ganun eh. So importante lang sa akin is they make it to the universities or colleges para magkaroon ng scholarship. Okay na po sa akin yun.
With the right mindset and her family support, Riza is ready to kick her way to greatness. Mobile journalist Denise Valdesancho. We are One News.
And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 9 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Pauline Berzosa. We are One News.